So I want to give you a little tip that helps you compare for yourself health insurance plans like a pro. There's a few things you got to know. First of all, the biggest number you have to consider when you look at a health insurance policy is what the max out of pocket on the plan is. Because really, that's the number that matters the most when it hits the fan. The max out of pocket is a combination of costs between copays at the doctor's office, deductible before you hit big expenses like hospital stays and surgeries, and all the coinsurance amounts that you have to meet. That's the true number at which your plan then pays 100%. It was interesting to me. I was talking to some friends of mine that were looking at their group health insurance offerings through work, and they were really excited because they felt like their plan got better last year to this year because their deductible went from $1,000 down to $500, and they thought they were getting a better deal. But when we looked a little closer, we found out that that same plan, while the deductible went down from $1,000 to $500, the max out of pocket for the year rose from $5,000 a year to almost $8,000 a year. And what they thought was a good deal turned out as being something that was going to cost them $3,000 additional dollars this year if they had to use it for something major. So when you compare health insurance plans, you need to understand your out-of-pocket maximum cost and then your premium cost. And what I like to do is add those two numbers together. And if I have a bad year where I have a major event like a hospital stay or a surgery of some sort or wind up at the emergency room, when I take how much money I spend on my premium and how much money I spend on my out-of-pocket costs and I put those things together, that usually is how I determine what the best plan for me is. Even though sometimes that out-of-pocket maximum may also be the deductible, if it saves me $3,000 or $4,000 a year in premium, I would much rather save that money and use that money as cost when I go to the doctor's office than have a low deductible plan that has a much higher out-of-pocket maximum. So how do you compare plans? You got to know the premium, you got to know the out-of-pocket maximum, and then you got to make a good educated decision on what fits your needs the best for this upcoming year.